Good evening and welcome to the June 17th meeting of the Glenville Town Board. Please rise for the invocation and pledge of allegiance. Join me in prayer. Lord, we are meeting today to conduct matters of business. Guide our hearts and our minds in the spirit of fairness, right thought, and speech. Impart your wisdom upon our activities so that our affairs may reach a successful conclusion. Thank you for being our source of guidance today. Amen. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please call the roll.
Councilman Martin?
Here.
Councilman Pittavani?
Here.
Councilman Blount?
Here.
Councilwoman Wozzbowski?
Here.
Supervisor Kessler?
Here, before we begin, we do have one add-on to the agenda, which is not on the agenda that's up front here. It's going to be known as Resolution Add-on 1, and it deals with extension of Water District 11. So with that, we'll start with our town council reports, and I'll start with Councilman Blount.
I have nothing, sir.
Councilwoman Wozzbowski.
I have no idea.
Councilman Martin.
Nothing tonight.
Councilman Pittavani.
Nothing tonight.
Excellent. We'll move right into the next order on the agenda, which is a public hearing. We'll open the public hearing, and anyone who wishes to be heard on the public hearing, please step forward and state your name. And I'm going to. Mike's anxious to get moving here. The public hearing, which will be opening, is to hear all people interested in the proposed water extension District number 11, which consists of one parcel located at 109 Snake Hill Road. So again, if anyone wants to be heard on the matter, just come up once I open the public hearing and address the board. Anyone who wishes to be heard on that public hearing is now open. Going once, going twice. Public hearing is now closed. And we'll move to privilege of the floor. Which privilege of the floor? We do have one person signed up. We'll ask you to step forward, Mr. Kevin Millington, and address the board.
Well, thanks, Supervisor, Town Board members. My name is Kevin Millington, and I've visited you before from time to time. I'm the trustee, vice president of your neighbors down the street, the Empire State Aerosciences Museum. And I wanted to keep you posted on some things going on at the museum, and especially an event weekend we're having this weekend, which is Town of Glenville Appreciation Weekend. During the weekend, we'll be opening up the museum free of charge to all town residents. And we're anxious to be a good partner with you. Hope you see us as a cultural and community asset. We'll be showing off some new exhibits, including a restored World War I Newport, which was completed within a year. Over in the second gallery, an interactive lunar rover. And as a special treat for the residents, the weather is supposed to be pretty good on Saturday at least. I think Sunday is a mixed chance, but it should be a perfect day on Saturday. So on Saturday, we'll be opening a couple of our historic military planes to the public. Likely will be a Bell UH-1 helicopter or troop carrier in the Vietnam War, which we restored about a year ago. Northrop F-5 fighter, which was in the movie Top Gun, is one of the fake Russian fighters, and probably a Russian-built MiG-15 from the Korean War, which is a really rare event. But the weekend is being sponsored by a very generous donation appropriation from the town, which I thank you for. And it should be a really fun weekend. We will also be recently participated with the plane pull you might have noticed about a week or two ago. 8 teams pulling a 100,000-pound LC-130 for a charity purpose for the Unified Military Council. On Monday, we participated in a ceremony at Albany Airport where a World War II B-29 will be flying in for a few days. And then we'll also be announcing an education program coming up in August. So we hope you'll be there. Again, I can't thank you enough for the support that the town's given us. And your staff as well, particularly Kevin Corcoran and Mike Burns, are always go out of their way to be accommodating and pleasant. So I thank you very much. Hope to see you there. And we in turn are committed to helping you in any way we can. So last year we participated in the town, I think you had a town weekend celebration at,
Oktoberfest?
yes. If we can ever participate, just let us know.
I think the vendors will be shaking up shortly on that, so you will probably be hearing about that soon.
Oh, good, let us know if we can help, and hope to see you there.
What time?
The day will kick off, Saturday will kick off with our monthly breakfast around 8. And then the museum opens up, again, free of charge to any town resident at 10 o'clock. And we close at 4 o'clock. And again, it's supposed to be really good weather on
Sunday, same hours?
Yes.
Okay. But not the breakfast?
No, that's a month, we have a monthly breakfast at the museum.
We'll do some social media on this and get it out as well.
Okay, we've been advertising, of course, on our website and our new electronic sign outside and, brochures and posters in the museum.
And thank you for doing this for the town and the residents. I think they really appreciate it, so thank you very much.
Oh, well, thank you, Supervisor, you can't be more supportive of us. Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.
Anyone else wish to be heard at the privilege of the floor? Seeing none. Close the floor. We also will not be having supervisors' comments to the board this evening, so we'll get right into the agenda, item number 8.
Wow, that's my favorite part.
I could if you want. Right into the agenda, item number 8, resolution authorizing the appropriation of money for the 2015 Ready account. Do I have a motion?
I'll move
Do
it.
I have a second?
Second?
Moved and second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Supervisor, this is a resolution that provides grant funds out of our READY Fund. That's the Revitalization Economic Development Investment Fund for continuation of the sign program. And this was I think consistent with our previous planning for the budget on the READY Fund. This resolution will authorize an appropriation of $3,132, basically $1,560 per sign out of READY funds. And this has been a very successful program. We've had a lot of interest from the businesses in the community, had a tremendous aesthetic effect, and this continues that program.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Bula?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Capson?
Yes, resolution passes. Next resolution, resolution 9, setting a public hearing for Wednesday, July 15th to consider a proposed zoning map amendment. Do I have a motion?
I'll move it.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved and second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Supervisor, this is a resolution that essentially continues the zoning look that we've been taking at some properties along Freeman's Bridge Road. This is for 3 parcels just off Freeman's Bridge Road. The area specifically is bounded by Pan Am Southern Railroad to the north, Cromkill to the south, the Glenville Scotia Municipal boundary to the west, and both the Lowe's and Reserve at Glenville's properties to the east. Encompasses 3 parcels. Approximately 130 acres is being earmarked from the rezoning, and the rezoning is basically from research development technology to general business. This sets the public hearing for July 15th. This is not the actual decision itself, but just setting the public hearing on July 15th next month.
Excellent. Any questions or comments? There is a map in your packet, I'm sure you all saw, of the property or the area that we're speaking of. I think it's actually a variety of properties. Questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Bula?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Capson?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 10, accepting the original water warrant for Water District 11. Do I have a motion?
So,
Do I have a second? Moved and second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, this just sets the water and sewer user fee roll, the town of Glenville that has been approved for collection since June 1st of 2015. The warrant for Water District 11 totals $1,701,532.94. And this would be accepting the roll.
Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Bula?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Capson?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 11, accepting the lowest responsible proposed proposal for site work at the dog park. Do I have a motion?
So
Do
moved.
I have a second?
Second.
Moved and second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, the Town of Glenville wishes to perform site work improvements to the Anderson Park property at the corner of Van Buren and Swagertown Roads for the purpose of constructing a dog park. Pursuant to the town's procurement policy, the Town of Glenville solicited proposals from 3 vendors, which 2 submitted proposals. One potential vendor did not submit a proposal by date requested. According to New York State General Municipal Law, the town is only required to seek formal competitive bids on public works projects exceeding $30,000, and the dog park project will not exceed that amount. The requirements of the town procurement policy can be waived by knowing and inform the vote of the town board in appropriate circumstances. Proposals were solicited from 3 qualified potential vendors in the full and reasonable expectation that all would submit proposals and award the work at the meeting is necessary to ensure timely completion of the project. The deputy supervisor requested the town board waive the policy requirement for these 3 proposals for the particular contract only. Coolette Nursery and Landscaping submitted the lowest cost proposal for the work, which involves grading, soil amendments, seeding, landscaping, and including plantings.
Any questions or comments?
I think this is a wonderful step. We're finally there.
See some dirt moved too,
When do you think they'll start, Jamie?
within a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Bludoff?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 12, authorizing the chief of police to purchase an annual subscription to a policy manual. Do I have a motion?
So
Do
moved.
I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved and second. Any discussion?
Yeah, Mr. Supervisor, the Glenville Police Department Police Chief currently desires to update the current police policy and procedure manual. The chief has researched commercially available professional services that can provide a policy manual based upon federal and state laws and national best practices, periodic law and procedure updates, and internet-based training. The chief of police has completed his research and has determined that Lexipol LLC internet-based product meets and/or exceeds the requirements. The chief of police has recommended entering into an annual subscription agreement with Lexipol Professional Services. The initial annual subscription to the Lexipol Law Enforcement Policy Manual in the amount of $32.40, and also contract with Lexipol for implementation services, the amount of $9,000, for a total amount not to exceed $12,240 to be paid, and the 2 line items are listed.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Bludoff?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 13, approving the town department monthly reports for May 2015. Do I have a motion?
So
Do
moved.
I have a second?
Second.
Moved and second. Any changes? Questions, comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Bludoff?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 14, approving the town board minutes for May 27, 2015. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Moved and second. Any discussion? Changes? None? Please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Bludoff?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Now we're on to add-on, which is resolution add-on 1. Again, it's not on the agenda, but this is a add-on dealing with the extension for Water District 11. Do I have a motion?
So
Do I have a second? Moved in second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, this is in reference to the property commonly known as 109 Snake Hill Road in town of Glenville. An application was made to join extension number 44 to Water District 11 within the town. This resolution authorizes that. It should be noted that the connection into the Water District would be borne by the developer only, no expense to the town. And this resolution also states that all processes were followed in conjunction with the law.
After the public hearing, I need more time to think about it. Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Bludoff?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. On to new business. Last item on the agenda. I'll start on my left with Councilman Blunt. Councilwoman Wozzachowski.
No business.
Councilman Martin.
When's the dates of Outlaws parades for July 4th?
July 4th.
July, on the day.
July 4th is the parade. The night before, there is a neighborhood picnic or a block party.
Yep.
There's a schedule, an email, but I have it in my office. I can
This
email
one,
it.
okay, thanks.
We'd just like to point out or bring up that this Sunday, Father's Day, is the 17th annual Father's Day Car Show in the Village of Scotia. They closed down Mohawk Avenue from the Western Gateway Bridge to Saginaw Road. Last year, they had over 300 cars. I am the chairman this year of the show, have been very busy, and I can tell you that it looks like it's going to be a great show if we can just have the weather cooperate with us. So I hope to see everybody on Sunday.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Councilman Levani. We're just working out the schedule for the remainder of the summer here. Okay. Work session meeting. Okay. So just so everyone's clear for the rest, because I always get confused, I need the clerk to keep me on track. The next work session is July 8th. The next board meeting is July 15th. The next work session after that for August is August 12th. And the town board meeting in August will be August 19th, just so I always get confused as to which Wednesdays are which. The only thing I have is new business, and I think since we got called by the Gazette today on it, it's going to be in tomorrow's paper, so it's okay to let the cat out of the bag. Many of you know that the hotel coming to Glenville is being announced and coming forward, and it's very exciting news for the town. I think it's a game changer, frankly, for the town. This is a significant investment that you all have been a part of. It's been a long road. It's been years in the making. I want to just congratulate and thank the board for everything they've done. Kevin, your staff, all the work that they've done as well. This represents a $15 million investment in our community. 34 new jobs, 35 new jobs, 110 rooms. It's really going to be right in our gateway. All that we've talked about for the past couple of years of transforming that into a destination spot and really, I think, going to be the catalyst for more to come. So I didn't want to wait until July 15th for us to talk about it here since it's going to be announced tomorrow in tomorrow's paper. But I want to congratulate all of you for your work. I think it's indicative. There's not a lot of communities that are getting these things done today. It's indicative of a board that's working well together. And I appreciate all of your work on it.
Now, is this the property right opposite Sunnyside Road?
This is Pat Papalizio's property. It's on the
It's gonna go
river.
between the banquet hall and the restaurant.
Okay. Oh,
Right on the riverfront.
Right on the
But it will
river.
transform the whole site.
Right, no, absolutely, yeah.
And I would dare say, I think those numbers that you give are low, both on the investment side and the employment side. You know, hotels are very much employment centric. They require a lot of employees, both part-time, seasonal, full-time, and I think that investment number is low. I think you'll see this more than $20 million before it's all said and done.
That's good news.
My
Anything
opinion.
else? Seeing none, take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're adjourned.